Welcome back to Test.io Open Mic, the podcast that explores the fascinating world of software testing. I'm your host, Charlie, and today we're continuing our Tester Spotlight series with a guest from Serbia. Joining us is Dragana, a longtime tester who made a remarkable career switch from event management to QA. Dragana, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Charlie. It's great to be here.
Let's start with your journey. You mentioned you're from Novi Sad, the second largest city in Serbia. How did you end up in software testing from a background in event management?
It's quite a story. After working as a sales manager in the event management and ticketing industry for 7 years, I decided to pursue my longtime dream of entering the IT industry. I stumbled upon QA testing while searching for remote work opportunities, and that's how I found Test.io. At first, I knew nothing about testing, but my background in HTML, CSS basics, digital products, and user behavior helped me transition smoothly.
That's fascinating. Now, you've been with Test.io for quite some time. Have you developed any special strategies for testing over the years?
Absolutely. I always start by carefully reading the project instructions. Then, I clear all cookies and cache on all devices to start fresh. My first round of testing is from an average user's perspective, following the standard purchase flow. The second round is where I dig deeper, trying atypical actions and seeing if I can break anything. For each bug, I consider its impact on both the user and the client's product.
That's a thorough approach. How much time do you typically dedicate to testing each day?
It varies, but usually between 3 to 5 hours. Occasionally, I might do an 8-hour shift if there are more tests, but I'm careful not to overdo it. I've experienced burnout in the past, so maintaining a good work-life balance is crucial for me now.
That's so important. What advice would you give to newcomers in Test.io?
First, read the academy materials carefully and learn from the feedback of team leaders and other testers. Focus on the quality of your bug reports. It's not just about finding bugs, but how you communicate them. Be specific, detailed, and concise in your reports. And don't forget to take breaks. When you're staring at an app for hours without finding anything, it's time to step back and refresh your perspective.
Excellent advice. Now let's shift gears a bit. What's something you'd like to learn in the future?
Professionally, I'm interested in automation testing. Personally, I'd love to try kayaking or snowboarding.
That sounds exciting. I hear you're quite the traveler. What's been your favorite destination so far?
Oh, traveling is my greatest passion. The most impressive places I visited are the Azores and Madeira, Portuguese islands. The nature there is breathtaking. Hot springs, incredible scenery, great hiking trails. Perfect for nature lovers and active vacationers.
That sounds wonderful. One last question. How do you stay motivated in your work?
I set goals for myself each year and estimate the time needed to achieve them. Every time I reach a milestone, I reward myself with little treats or a nice vacation. It's my way of celebrating progress and staying motivated for the next challenge.
That's a great system, Dragana. Thank you so much for sharing your story and insights with us today. Your journey from event management to successful QA tester is truly inspiring. To our listeners, if Dragana's experience has sparked your interest in testing, remember that Test.io welcomes testers from all backgrounds. You can find links to get started in our show notes. That's all for this episode of Test.io Open Mic. If you enjoyed this conversation, please rate and review us on your favorite podcast app. Until next time, happy testing.